Yo, all right, here we go. Sorry, my display just decided to do something hella dumb right before I started. Anyway, let's get in. I do have something I want to cover real quick because I promised Caleb I would show, and then I will dive into your question. I got your question, Curtis. We will definitely cover that. So let's just dive right in. Um, okay, so as you know, we're getting ourselves ready for La Camp, right? And in the process of getting ourselves ready for La Camp, of course, you know, I upgraded my phone, but I mean, this is still good depending on maybe the app you use. It might even work for an older phone. I didn't even think about checking that. I guess we'll check that today. But you'll know, this is my cage, right? This is what I use to do my recordings on. And out of pure curiosity, I will actually set this up with the aforementioned older phone. But let me pop this over here. Boom. All right, so I got my Crucial X10. We talked about this the other day, like looking for another drive. My 2 terabyte SanDisk, I just don't trust it. Right, this is my 1 terabyte one actually, but I have the 2 terabyte one of this. I just don't trust it for what we're about to do, due to the nature of they have been failing, and that 2 terabyte is one of the newer ones. Most of what's been failing has been the 3 and 4 terabytes, but anyway, this is smaller. Yo, I forgot who said to get this. It might have been Bicky, but Bicky was telling the truth. Look at that. That sucker is tiny. That sucker is tiny. What's funny is somebody just called in, oh, hey, Doc, and I don't mind taking the spammer. Let's see who the hell it is. Let's just investigate. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, oh, hey. Hey! Hold on, wait. I don't have headphones in. Hold on. Yo, this is what? Ain't this some bush, Nikes? Yo, I just got derailed by my homies. Hold on. Okay, so now they're in the green rizzle. Let's bust a new scene. Oh my God, look at this. This is cool. Okay, first thing we got to do is squircle this up. Ah, this is too good. This is too good. All right, so we're going to put that to the side. I do this every Friday in the demo, so you guys know. But what you're going to learn out of this today is how to be ready to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to drop that in. Booyaka. Oh, that trick's not going to work. Hold on. We got to put you guys on.
iPhone mic, I want to change that to iPhone mic, right?
There you go.
All right, he's got us on a stream, but I don't know if he can hear us.
I can hear you perfectly fine. iPhone mic. Let me change this to an iPhone mic.
Hi, Doc. We can't hear you.
Keely can't hear you because she doesn't have an earbud in her ear.
Oh.
I can hear through my earbud.
Oh,
I wonder if you want to put my other one in? On what side? Try that.
Well, if you have AirPods, you can share the audio. You guys, Keely's outside.
He's got one. Can you hear him?
Yes.
Yes, you can hear him? Oh.
Of course she can hear. Yo, what's cracking?
Hey, man.
You guys are at the 50th State Fair? Wait, that's Hawaii.
I don't know if it's the 50th.
No, that's Hawaii. 50th State Fair. Get it? 50th State.
Right.
Look at this.
Can you hear Keely?
Yes, I can hear her.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Wow, look at this.
So we had Terry Blacks last night and thought of you for about a second.
Oh my God, Terry Blacks is so good. Look, Aubrey said, oh, hey.
There's some kind of delay, huh?
There is a big delay. That's okay.
That's
the brisket was amazing.
Of course, the delay is bigger in Texas.
30 minutes later, he caught it. That's fine.
Yo.
So this is probably going to be shit, but whatever. We're here. Hi.
Hey, it's all good. Wait, what are you guys eating in Texas?
Corn dog.
Yeah, I had my very first corn dog. For some reason, I've never had one in Calgary, so yeah.
What? Wait, I just seen dude walking around with cowboy hat. We definitely in Texas. Tell those people to get the hell out of the shot.
Who's in the shot?
It's
That's
cool.
that's atmosphere.
Dude, this is cool. Vicky said, "Yellow Rose of Texas."
Do your stars at night thing, Keely. Do it.
I'm not feeling it just yet. Hang on. We'll do it later.
I'll do it. I can't clap though. You got to clap. You got to do it.
Oh,
Loud. You got to do it loud. Come on, like Pee Wee Herman. You know how it goes.
I do.
Pee Wee Herman.
The stars at night are big and bright. You can go home, Texas.
Nobody did it. I didn't see anybody around do it. It's so funny.
Oh my God. What the heck kind of Texas people is this?
We are sitting in a quiet area right now.
We are in a quiet area because we wanted.
People have gotten off the ride and we are now.
Anyway,
Not to mention, Rich has on a lovely Aloha shirt.
He sure does.
he does.
I
And
lo-
camo shorts. He's like all over the place.
that's
I've
how.
been bugging him with everything. His
I
driving.
got my little custom guy too, Doc. See him?
Yo, that's sick. That's sick. Man, it's so dope to see you guys hanging out together.
It is cool. It's fun.
I-
AJ was supposed to make it, but he chickened out.
Yeah. I'm scooping him from the airport, so I'll see him next week. And I wanted, now that I thought about it, like I was going to come, but it was just too tight with the Japan and then coming back and then turn around and going to Texas and then turn around and going to over there. Like I call myself gangster. Yo, it's too tiring.
Like I'm too old for this.
It's way too old because the time frame from Japan to Texas is almost 12 hours. So that would have totally jacked my whole brain cells up.
Dude, Alec is traveling 36 hours to get to you for a 3-day
Yes,
thing, and
he
he's 36
is.
hours home. That's
That's
crazy.
psycho. That is all day
I
psycho.
love you guys, but not that much for sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Anybody that is out.
Man, 36 hours is a trek and a half. Holy God. So you guys going to
Does
Summit
anybody in the
today or
audience have any
tomorrow?
questions for us?
Yeah, you guys going to Summit tomorrow?
Registration's tonight, and
Nice.
there's some party or something, so we'll head to that. We were at the Texican last night having a couple of drinks. Rich is staying there starting tonight, but I am at a different hotel. And we did a little celebrity spotting. We saw Daniel and Nick, first name basis. Did talk to them, obviously. They were in a cup, but whatever, they were there.
Nice.
So,
I dared Keely to call Nick D, and she wouldn't do it. She chickened out. You walked right by.
Ah.
anybody walks just right by me, like, whatever.
I think I
We looking at the
have
right hole, Keely?
But you're like bobbing and weaving.
Oh, I keep moving. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, sorry. I
you,
got
you
it.
know, like when you FaceTime old people and you only get to see their eyes. Yeah, that's what's popping off.
I don't see it. I can't hear it. What's happening?
Yo, 2Bs is in the building. What is up, 2Bs? Yo, this is super good. When you guys see Shelly,
So this
please
is-
tell her I said what's up.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. All right. So this is Q&A. Do you have any Qs that we can A?
Yeah.
Anybody have any
Yeah.
Qs?
Yeah.
We're here for
d-
Q&As.
You guys have any questions for Keely and Big Rich while they're deep in the heart of Texas?
You gotta wait till people are around, Skills.
Yo,
Nobody
just
is going to play. No.
Keely, being from Canada, and I know you don't see much sun, make sure you sunscreen because Texas will burn that ass.
She greased up on the way. She was greased up more than those pigs we just saw in the swine
All
bar.
right, good. Because I tell you what, I tried to fake the funk on Texas one time and I got roasted. So make sure you lather. SPF 50.
She's gonna
So-
re-lube right now.
So since we are product people, just so everybody knows,
Holly
these are the
Landlocked.
wireless, yeah, the Hollylands, the last gen, and you know what? They work just fine. I've been really impressed with them. So I used them in the UK when I was recording my talks, and yeah, we've just been walking around and been shooting the shit with them.
But I'm wondering right now, are we coming through the mics on these or on this?
I think
I
you're-
bet they're the AirPods.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're coming through the AirPods right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think on an iPhone you can select different input and output on your audio. Is that right, John?
Well, you can, but it depends on the app, and so that means that the YouTube app. Oh, actually, you called me from Chrome.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so on Chrome, you should be able to select the right. You should be able to select the other ones. Where the heck is my mics? Oh, they're in my backpack already.
Try it if you want,
I
Gil.
packed the
I don't
DJIs
know. I think
and
we
the
did
Rode.
before, and it didn't. I
Oh,
think
you
we tried
couldn't
it
see
before,
it?
and we couldn't switch. It didn't show up. It didn't say. It said headphone or something else. I don't remember now. Hey, that's no big deal.
Oh, that'll be something that we can test at camp and tell Ken and Glenn to fix it because we'll be there.
There you go.
Keep your eye on the camera. You keep all the loop.
I'm looking for a crowd of people to come over here so we can get Stars at Night. How does it go?
Rob,
Stars at Night. You do the voice
Rob
better,
said,
Keely, than I
"Tell
do.
us more about ice hockey."
Man, you're right. I keep going the wrong way.
I know you do.
Do we know about ice hockey? We got
I don't
ice
know
hockey going on
anything
now
about
and be melted out of there.
There's no ice hockey going on.
Yeah, how hot is it now? The breeze looks good.
90 something.
Jesus criminy.
It's actually 31 degrees.
Sorry, it's 31 degrees. I keep getting corrected.
What in the frick is 31 degrees?
It's fucking every time I say something, I get corrected around this woman. I cannot believe it.
You just figured that out?
No, not I didn't just. I'm getting corrected by you now? Come on.
Yo, it's 87.8 degrees. That's not bad. Not bad. Got the breeze going through
Now
the
we got some
curly
breeze,
locks.
yeah.
Yeah, my hair is not doing well.
It looks awesome.
Hey, it's looking better than mine.
Oh my god.
Johnny said it's perfect weather. Hey, the security guard back there is digging his nose and giving us a crotch shot.
Awesome.
Hey, dude, take your finger out your nose.
What are you doing?
I'm showing
Oh.
79 in Scottsdale. I mean, that must be winter time, Rob, because Scottsdale is freaking hot.
Rob needs to put a sock in it. That's what he needs to do.
There you go. Or put a sock on it.
Or on it, yeah.
Aubrey
warm.
said it's 82 in Georgia, in Peachtree, Georgia. I'm sorry, Keely. We didn't mean to do that to you. What are you guys most excited about seeing at Con?
I'm actually excited about seeing. I do want to see Mr. Beast as like a human being. I know that nobody's going to be able to talk to him except the chosen few little people, but I just think it'll be interesting. They're like, oh, yeah, that's. I mean, he's a bigger celebrity than almost every actor. It was really cute though. I was at breakfast yesterday. My dad was on the wait stop. He's like, my daughter's going to a big YouTuber concert. She's going to see, or she's going to see. And then the wait stop, I'm like, oh yeah, Mr. Beast.
Dude, that's super funny. Well, yeah, you
We
think
were
about
supposed to see-
his size is pretty. He is pretty massive. Like he's up there with like Tay Tay and
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's as big. He's bigger than most Hollywood actors. And, yeah,
Colin and Samir were supposed to be here, but they have a scheduling conflict, so they canceled.
yeah.
But there's the Legal Eagle guy. I forget his name. Devin or Devlin? I don't remember.
Yeah.
He's got a presentation that I'm looking forward to. A couple others I can't think about on top of my head though.
I'm excited about Emily D. Baker.
Oh right.
I love her.
Yeah.
So just
Oh
her
my
talking,
God.
it's gonna be fun.
Keely, I know you know this because you met her before, but please give her the most massive hug for me. I love EDB. She is one of the dopest human beings on the planet.
Okay. Well, I might have to preface the whole thing with, by the way, you don't know me, but
No, you met her at Creator Camp.
I know, but well, yeah. At
POV.
People of Video.
yeah.
Yeah, and if you just tell her you're sending it from me, she'll be down. Number one, she's Team Purple. Number two, she's just freaking the most dopest human being, and she's doing some talks on a new case that just come out about the whole Tupac thing, which is just amazing. But man, Emily is the bomb.
Trendjacking. Yep. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, that's her whole thing, right? Is like covering the legal cases in pop culture, which is brilliant because, like, you know, it's just too messy with the political cases. Otherwise, she'd probably be having a field day with today. But there's always something popping off in pop culture, so she always has something to talk about. It's pretty incredible. Man, you guys got me
Well,
wanting a freaking dog in the funnel cake while you're just chilling here at a fair.
okay, we have funnel cake.
Sure, funnel cake. Wait, what'd you call them? Mini cronuts? What you said?
Mini donuts.
Oh, mini donuts. Yeah, I don't think I have those, but it's the same thing.
Oh
Dough and a
yeah, we have mini donuts at
vat of
our fair
fried
too.
grease.
But yeah, funnel cake with blueberries and whipping cream, just gangster. Oh yeah, the other Canadian is there, Sammy. Yes, I was supposed to do a call with him this morning, but it was at 4 o'clock, and I'm like, sorry, Renee, I'm not waking up for that when I got a plane to
Oh,
catch
Renee's
tomorrow
here.
morning.
Yeah.
Yes. I really hope, because every time I've been in a server and Renee's been doing like a stage, so he did one with MKHD and then he was in Column and Smears just last week, and both times he gave me shout outs. I'm like, oh, he was here. So I really hope that if I walk up to him and be like, hi, that he'll be normal. Say hi.
Yo, we
Oh,
should
you got
have
a big
had.
crowd. You ready?
I'm not
Yeah,
doing it.
I'll do it. The stars at night are big and bright. 3 people did it, Doc.
there you
This will
go.
work.
There you go.
All right.
Look, the cute couple with the matching T-shirt just rolls by. They don't know how corny that looks.
All right.
They're liking their luck.
Look, and what does he wear? What does his shirt say? It says, there you go, Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson, if you nasty, dude. I like people watching even in your phone. Ooh,
What are you guys yelling about? Somebody won something over there. All right.
Are you ready to get on the ride?
Yeah, let's see if we can catch this one. We're
all
going to go
right,
up by the sky. And see
have fun, guys. It was super dope to hear from you. That's our first live call in from the Doc Rock Show.
From the Great State Fair in Texas. Is this how it goes?
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
Oh, it's this. Okay.
It's
All
like
right.
that.
Later, y'all.
Mahalo, guys. Love you. Bye. Yo, that was freaking cool, man. That is freaking cool. You gotta love just Ecamm giving us the opportunity to say what's up to our peeps in these streets out here. Anyway, let me get back to the showgram as we go. That was freaking phenoms. All right, so let me show you what I was talking about. I was showing you that this Crucial is the X10 Pro. And after my testing yesterday, I would tell you that you will be perfectly fine with getting the X9 Pro, so you can save a little bit of coinage on that. You don't have to go as psycho as I did, perhaps. And let me just turn down this volume, Nube. Hey, come here. Boom. And grab a slider. All right, there we go. Okay, so yes, you don't have to go as psycho as I did. You can go ahead and get the X9 Pro. The reason why I got an X10 is because I always want to have the fastest drive possible. But what I want to explain in the membranes is that even though this has the 2100 by 2000 speeds, you're not going to get that on a Mac, because even with Thunderbolt 4, it is not the same as USB 3.2 2x2. So what USB 3.2 2x2 does is it actually takes 2 lanes of the USB bus in order to make the drive super fast. And only a handful of the newest PC laptops have that. Thunderbolt 4 is technically faster, but this drive is not using a Thunderbolt 4 chip, most likely because when you use Thunderbolt 4 / USB 4, you have to pay licensing fees in order to put that controller on here, right? So the controller that would allow it to be that quick, they didn't do it. My Sabrin Extreme X2U is a Thunderbolt drive, so it actually gets 2700 all day, every day without even blinking. My OWC Envoy FX gets 2700 because it's also Thunderbolt 4 compatible, right? Thunderbolt 3, Thunderbolt 4, very similar. The main difference is Thunderbolt 4 has the USB 4 spec put in it in order to help the PC guys. For our implementation, Thunderbolt 3, 4, same smell, okay? This is USB 3.2 2x2. So imagine instead of taking a 2-lane highway, they turn into a 4-lane highway, twice as much cars get through. Macs don't do that, right? I don't think we're ever going to see a Thunderbolt convert to 2x2 adapter or whatever, but this is more than fast enough to edit 8K off of. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do us a solid real quick, and I'm going to connect it to my pewter. Boom. And then I will show you real quick, see, that I have it connected to a Thunderbolt 4 cable. You see that right there? Lightning Bolt 4. She's in the building. Correct the Mundus. And then we're going to open up the old Blackmagic Speed Disc Tester. Right? Cha. Let me swap this baby so that way it's pulling only the Blackmagic. That old Black Hattie found. Oh, you want to be like that? Try this again. Why you no catch we? Why you doing that? Hold on. Let me turn them off. Turn them back on. Are you going to catch? Are you going to catch? There it is. Puyaka. There it is. So if you ever have a program not show up, just turn on and off the screen share real quick and let it reread the thing. Anyway, so I'm going to select the target disk here for a second. Make sure that it is selecting the X10 Pro and then kick the test. Boom, 15s. So it's not quite 21, but 15s will cover it. And you'll see on the chart, it goes all the way down to 8K 24 frames a second without a problem. You know what I'm saying? So no biggie. Really weird that the 8K 60 kind of flips it a minute, but that's only in ProRes. But, you know, if you're doing H.265 HK DCI 60, it's good, right? So more than fast enough for our purposes. Most of us are going to be up here in either the 1080, the 2K, or the 4K, and it just runs that straight across the table, right? So don't sweat that. That part makes it delicious. Now, here's a quick setup. I got my small rig cage. I am dropping in this, and like Vicky said, this drive is really small. So I flip it over, put my little 2 straps right there, do an illegal unplug. Nobody saw that. One for the plug and one for the load. I'm going to pop this cable in just so that I have my my stuff figured out. You're going to grab the little welly crows. And then, yes, I will switch it to 2 of the same colored cables when I have a second. I don't have it with me right now. It's upstairs in the suitcase. Then I'm going to take the other strap. The other strap. Then you just level things off, make it look cute. Boom. And roll this back just a smidge if you can. All right. So now it's on there. It ain't going nowhere. Hard shakes and all. It's legit. I was thinking about actually taping it to the body of this thing with the 3M tape, of which I have tons. Every time you buy a small light or something, you get the 3M Velcro. I have a bunch floating around here in various cases. Anyway, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to just use these 2. So you can go ahead and lock that down in place. I want this one to be tighter because I'm weird like that. Maybe you can do it with some elastic bands. Take this out. Right? Slip the elastic bands through. I put these under the screws, but if you took this apart, you could get access to under the screws and then put, say, 2 elastic bands. If you happen to be a pretty decent seam person, sewestress, or whatever you call them folks, you can make like a little sleeve out of some square suede or fabric or something, make a little pocket, might do that. You could make a pocket that uses the screw holes. So you would actually put a little pouch on here, screw it into the 1/4 lugs that's on the back of here. And so there's myriad ways you can set yourself up. I even saw some people doing it with MagBag cases. Anyway, so now I can take this cable out real quick. Let me grab my iPhone. One thing I like about this particular cage is it does support running the fine woven case along with the cage. So I can be purdy while I'm in here. I'm not tightening it all the way down yet, but I took this cable, right? This cable, I will show you in a second on Amazon, is $12, and it says 40. You might not be able to see. It says 40 GBS right there, so it's quick. and I tested it. It keeps to maintain the speed. So we can go one in here and then one in the phone. Let's do the phone first because it's a little bit harder. I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Just tighten the phone in and then take the little cable and drop it into the drive. Bam. Now we're cooking with Pam. We got the cable in the drive. Now here's where it gets important. This is where it gets important, okay? So, let me show you something. Bam. All right. So, gangster. I have mapped my hot button on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I've mapped mine to Blackmagic. Okay. Now, the reason why I want to show you this is if we pip the Blackmagic out and we switch over to the iPhone camera, you see it says USB down here on the bottom, but it's flat. If I turn off the ProRes log, it takes out the USB. If I turn on ProRes log, USB comes back. Okay. Not a problem, with the exception of, as you can see by the muted colors, if I edit log footage, I have to take the time to color grade it. And if you're just trying to be quick with your social media game, you don't want to spend time color grading it. So the only way to get the USB-C to pop on this particular phone is to be in ProRes log. So let me turn that off. You see the USB-C disappears. However, hit the hot button, boom, go back to that old Blackmagic that he found, right? And again, this app is free. Make sure you download it. I don't know if Paul is here, but Luis is here. Somebody put in the link for the old Blackmagic, right? Ebony and Ivory. All right, let's just stop blowing this out. Let's hit settings. All right, gangster. We're going to click on our codec. For this particular case, we're going to use the H.264 HEVC. You know what I haven't put on this phone? Hold on. Let's make this job purtier. Let's go NDI HX capture. Boom. Do a download real quick. We're going to make our job easy peasy, cover greasy. We're going to start the broadcasty. Yes. All right. Then we're going to click here, camera C, and then you not pick up. Why you not pick up? We're going to pick it again. I don't want to do the effing camera. Why? I'm on the right network. Hold on, people. Hold on. Or yourself, me go check one time here, boy. That's why. Me on the wrong network there. Switch them up. Come on, network. Catch your face. Show your face, man. Taking a long time to catch the network there, boy. Oh my God. Like Ermagerd. There we go. Now it's kicking with Pam. So the broadcast is broadcasty. Ecamm that baby. Boom. That's what we want. There we go. Superman that O. Okay. So now if we hit the little switch, boom, now y'all can see better what I'm doing. All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style what you're used to. I look funny, but you aren't making money, see? I hope the whole world's ready for me, and they gather around. I'm the new fool in town. I got the sound laid down by the underground. I drink about a Hennessy you got in yourself, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Umpty. Sorry. You know I got habits. Anyway, so I'm going to hit the record setting, hit the codec, drop this down to HEVC H.264. It says save the clips to. When you first get it, you're going to be stuck like this. Save to in-app only. However, clever Trevor, I click on save, right? How you get to that, just in case you don't know how to do that, go over to your thing, hit on browse, and you'll see your locations. And in Theorem, you could throw in a LUT. Boom, you could turn it on in the display. If you have a LUT, you can load right there if you're using something like that. And then, yeah, everything is good, right? I got my focus assist set up. You know, we can do a deep dive on this app later. I don't want to get into all that. Y'all can play around. But just to show you, we are recording H.265, not ProRes, leaving that Rec 709 color space, the simplest one to edit. You don't have to go crazy spending a lot of time editing, rocking it in the 4K because why? If I hit on camera again, and let's turn this baby round chill. All right, it's a little blown out, but I don't know if I can hit the button without being able to see. Okay, we're recording, and we're recording direct, and my lens is a little smudged, but hey, we won't sweat that. I just want to show you a quick little couple of seconds clip. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see if I press the volume button, if that will stop the recording. It works. All right, so even like this, you can use the volume button to start and stop the recording. Sorry, my hand is blocking. If I do it this way, you'll be able to see the actual volume button press right here. Okay, so if I pap, there's my recording. Pap, stop my recording. Look at that. See, it's all good in the hood, right? It's very possible you think it was just a wee glitch. I don't know. Anybody else to sound funny? And it is possible the stream is jumpy, you know, it happens, whatever. Anyway, so let's come back to this. And then I will show you that if, man, put the camera right side up, Virginia. There you go. If you click on media, you're going to see all of those clips are in there, right? But look, let's take it more. Wait, that was a little, but, whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, hello. You know what, Victoria? You're scaring me. I'm going to turn my preamp down. There. Let's see if that works any better. Okay? Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. We are working for our future. All right, anyway. Same here. Got to refresh. It could be YouTube is tripping. All right, here we go. So now, let me close this, and then I'm going to show you what's cooking with Pam. So we're going to disconnect this here cable. This is why this is cool, right? So I disconnect this cable, stick it to the bottom, take the Wii Thunderbolt cable over here, and plug it in. So now it's talking to my Mac Attack. Sorry, the black strap is in the way. All right, now it's talking to the Mac. So I can lay that down like this here, right? Come back over to this here, and then open up a new Finder window. Ooh. Man, don't do that. Sorry, this thing is jumpy. All right, so I'm going to put my Finder window over here to where we can see it. And then scroll down to the X10 Pro. And then boom, shellac like boom. Drop this directly into the current scene. And you can see. Now, there's no sound, of course, because I didn't convert it to WebM yet. But that is how fast it is to take the footage directly from your phone that you recorded, and now you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So that, my friends, makes it absolutely incredible. That is what we're talking about here. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you want to do it that way, because it makes your job easier. So let me show you a couple of the components you might want to look at if you're in this game, besides getting the X10 Pro. And let's click over here. We was looking at League Eags. So there's the Crucial X10 Pro. This is the faster one. Again, your phone and your Mac aren't going to fully address the faster one, but this will do 15 to 16s as opposed to the 2100s that it is spec'd at. If you jump down to the X9 Pro, which is gorgeous, completely works. However, it says 1050, it'll do the whole 1050, right? Your machine can handle that. Now, let's compare 2 terabytes to 2 terabytes. So this one is currently on sale for $129. I believe I even saw it at the Best Buy for like $109. So you can get a 2 terabyte X9 Pro cheap. Actually, if we go all the way to the 4 tera biscuits, you're looking at $239 for a 4 terabyte. I don't know why that's stuck. That's weird. Anyway, you can go to $239 for a 4 terabyte X9 Pro, and the X9 Pro would be more than fast enough. I like to buy quicker drives because you never know. Okay, so another thing I wanted to point out, I was showing to my peoples yesterday, is I got a video from my buddy, and he's showing this cool adapter by a company called Moco, and it's cheap. It's only $7.15. I'll probably pick up two. As a matter of fact, let me just change that card now so you can have extras, right? This allows it to wrap around the phone, okay? I know that sounds crazy, but it's a little bit wrap around the phone. Let me show you. Let me show you something if I can find it. Ooh. Boom. Sa, sa, sa. Here you go. I'm not going to play the whole the whole video, but you can see what Michael did is he has that little piece on the bottom. So without even using the cable, it just wraps around. And the super sexy hard drive that he picked up, it's a little pricey, but it's good for filmmakers. If you like elegant, then this is probably a much better option. The hard drive sits up in the top half. All of this is like a little place where the cord actually slides into the body of the drive. It gives you a little bit more leeway, if you will, right? So that's a cooler setup. So I am going to order some of these parts to play with at camp. And what it is this piece right here. That's the little part that you plug into the bottom of the phone, let you whip a peel around the side of the phone, and then you use this piece to make it go from the female on that plastic one into your drive. That's all you need. These are some other connectors that might help with certain type of rigging. And then I have tons of these. These are just little adapters, right? Data extension, Type-C type joints. They're just good to have, They're just really, really good to have. So anyway, $6.95, and you get a 4-pack. Just pick these up. Just pick these up. A lot of times, these things would just help you when you need a slight little extension because it's not long enough, or you have a case that doesn't fit your favorite cable. This will sort of help you out in that situation. So this is what I am looking at. However, I also thought of another thing. I have the Apple version, but MULTI USB-C. Ooh, don't do that. USB-C dongle. I have the Apple version, but Belkin StarTech make these guys. That one's expensive because that one has DisplayLink in it. Where is the Belkin one? Look, I'm not talking about these weird, nobody heard of these things. I'm talking about something a little bit smaller, right? We can trust Belkin. What's cool about this, if you look at it carefully, and you might not be able to see it from here, but let me, if I can embiggen this. The first port says that it will do 100-watt input. So that's where you put your charger. That now turns this into a powered adapter. So if you're going to rig a phone in a studio somewhere that's not necessarily portable, or you got a pretty decent phone battery bank, which you might have, you would use something like this, plug this into the phone, put the power into the first port, and then you could put your hard drive in the next one and something like the Rode wireless mic or the DJI wireless mic, and that way you could have both your phone running the hard drive and good external mics. So in a situation like with Keely and Rich was doing, that mic would have taken over for the original mic rather than dealing with using the AirPods. So this one's a little wide, so I'm on the hunt for something slightly smaller. This one is 3 inches wide. It's not too tall, half inch, not that bad, but at 3 inches wide, it's a little bit longer. I mean, wider than I want. The official Apple guy, I actually have that. Let me see if I can show you that. The official Apple guy, though, is more expensive, as you would expect. But it's also not too wide. So there's that. Let's do a quick search for the adapter. You want USB-C HDMI. You're not hit the button. There you go, then. So, and it's called actually, there it is, USB-C digital AV multi-port adapter. So that gives you power into this first one, HDMI out, and then you got a USB out. So again, with this one, I could connect this to my sort of phone and then put the hard drive here and power so that the phone doesn't drain, right? So that's a cool look. And if you see a decent looking, decent branded USB-C like hub, like a really small one, let the planet know. Throw it into the Discord so we can find out. I don't trust these weird dudes. All right, y'all can do you. And maybe somebody says, "Oh, check out one from like Hiracool." Who the heck is Hiracool? I ain't putting no thing like that in my phone. I ain't never heard of these Ken folks. Y'all crazy. This is an $1,800 phone. I ain't sticking no off-brand crap in my phone. That's psycho. This looks interesting, but it would have to have one of them that supports power. And I don't know if it says supports OTG, so it'll work for our case, but I would want one that would allow me to put power in, and I don't see that, right? Let's investigate. Printer. See, they're all talking about USB charger. Yeah. See, you want one that lets power go through so that way you can make sure there's enough juice for the microphone and the hard drive. So I am looking for some things. I might even just try a Y splitter to see what happens. But yeah, not really willing to trust any of these weird dudes. I'm gonna stick to Anchor, Belkin, Apple, Kingsington. What's the other brand called? StarTech. Yes, I'm down for those guys. Right? Pluggable. Yes. Lemorelli. Absolutely not. What the hell is a Lemorelli? Man, don't stick this crap in your phone. I'm telling you. I want to hear, man, I have my brand new phone and end up at the jeans bar because it started smoking. Okay, Ugreen is a smaller company, but I have a lot of their stuff. I actually trust these guys. But those are just USB A's and they don't have any. They're only 5, GBS, so not going to be fast enough for our purposes for recording. And yeah. What I really need, oh my God, these guys went crooked. They put Akhara. They're trying to make it look like Anchor so that somebody's grandma would be fooled. What would be really nice is the C1 that had one for power and 2 USBs, and then that worked. Actually, now that I think about it, my OWC travel dock would work, but it's heavy. It's heavy on purpose. Let me show you what the OWC travel dock looks like. You can put a K there. Oh my God, there it is. Yes, I'm with you, Bicky. I have this. This is what I've been using for years. It's in my, if you saw my video on what's in my travel kit, this is one of the main pieces to resistance. And yeah, look at that. So you got the Ethernet, right? You got a place for your SD cord and a 3.25 on the side there. You got, boom, man. Why you do me like that? Just do the zoom thing. That's right. That picture is small. Anyway, so you got the power in. This is PDN, HDMI, and another USB on the side there. And I like the fact that the cable just tucks in the bottom so you don't find yourself looking all over for a cable. So this is what I've been using for around about 2.5 years now. And prior to that, I had the older version. So this is my favorite. So I'm with Bicky, and yeah, just trust on this one. But again, too big for the setup that I'm trying to do. So there you go. That'll work. If you're going to be stationary, actually, Bicky, you are correct. If you're going to be stationary and you're not going to, you're setting this up in your studio, I would actually go for something like this. This is the pluggable version. The pluggable, the OWC, the Anchor, and the CalDigit, they're all basically the same motherboard. So you can pick any one of those. But yeah, in the studio, I would set something like this up in order to cover all the bases. So I can put the power in here, run that to the phone. Actually, power goes here. Man, you got to be back here. Power goes here. This would go to the phone, and then there's all the others. One last thing I wanted to do before we dip, and then I will cover Curtis's question real quick because I know Curtis probably got better things to do than to stare at my happy face. Let me take this out. Out. Come here. Okay, I got my phone out of the cage. And then I'm going to take the hard drive off. One thing that's really good about these ones you selected for us, Bicky, is the bottom is rubber so it doesn't slide around in the cage. And this is metal. You know what I'm saying? This is absolute metal. Stop scratching it up, Doc. This is metal. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. Sorry, I took off my little metal piece. I gotta put it back on my arm here. There you go. All right. So I wanted to try this because it's super curious because it works here. I really wonder if it works with an older phone because then I don't have to hear people say, but I don't have the new phone. Oh, did I not bring the other phone? Oh, well, he's stupid. I thought I brought the other phone, but I didn't. Oh, well, I guess I'll test that and let you know. He's dumb. I thought I brought the other phone. But this will also be great for those of you who are on your iPad, trying to get your edit on, So, yeah, we'll play with this, and I'll let you know. I will test to see if the... Damn it. I will check to see... anybody, just try it. And anybody wants to try it, let me know. Try plug a USB drive to your older phone. You're going to need a USB-C to Lightning cable, which you might have if you have a gimbal or if you have a drone. You might have one because you need it for the drone. You need it for the gimbal. And then pull the Blackmagic app. Yes, I know the Apple app doesn't support talking to the drive like that, but I'll be real curious to see if it works with an older phone. And then, yeah, y'all holler at your boy. All right, boom. Yes. There, Brio, you didn't even understand. So let me go all the way back to the top of this here showgram. And Curtis said, boo, boo, boo. Aloha, debating on upgrading my Rodecaster 1 to version 2. Is it worth it, upgrade, or overkill? Absolutely 128.5% worth it. But have you run into any roadblocks with the one? If you haven't run into any roadblocks with the one, the upgrade won't make any difference to you. If you run into some roadblocks, like I need to take the sound from a Zoom call and pipe it back, then it would be of some import, right? Because what the things that you're going to get to me that are the most dope about the Rodecaster Pro 2 or in my particular case, the Rodecaster Duo, is the loopback that's built into it is better, and the mix minus that is built into it is better. The preamps are better, and then the last one would be the routing. Now, most people in our community don't get deep enough in the routing to have full understanding and or access. Thanks, Curtis. They don't have an understanding to how all of that effective routing would work for you, but it's amazing. Okay. And so, what do I mean by that? Let's say we are sitting here and we're doing a cast, and I can show people that come to camp, I can show you guys this at camp. I got, four mics plugged in, four sets of headphones plugged in. Okay. Roy and I are hosting the show. I need to hear Roy's talk back and things like that. You guys don't need to hear Roy's talk back. Maybe Sammy or Luis is in the other room producing the show. I can take sound from Luis and bring it in, say on USB 2, because it's coming from Luis's Mac Mini in the opposite room. And I can say that when Luis talks to us, only Roy and I can hear it, but Curtis and Vicky, you wouldn't hear it in your headphones. Like, I would eliminate that obnoxious Puerto Rican voice from your head. Only Roy and I would have to hear it as the host, right? I could also make it so that, if somebody was like, say, thrown off by hearing the sound of their own voice when they talk, other than what echoes in their brain, hearing it back in your headphones, I could turn off the monitor of their headphones and leave the rest of the mix alone. So you could do things like that, or make their monitor mix louder or softer. So that routing stuff, the first one just doesn't do it. The second one does it phenomenally. So yes, it is absolutely worth every bit. Now, one more thought. A little thing, but it huge to me. Yes, 100%. It's actually a huge one, and you could plug it in on the Rodecaster Pro 2. You could plug it in 4 different line ins. That being said, Curtis, and it's just a matter of extra, I think 100, maybe extra $150. If I was going to start from scratch right now and I didn't have any, I would do the Mackie DLZ Creator. Number one, old people, big ass screen. Number two, a little bit more versatile and a little bit more high end, and it has NDI. So again, on this same notion, I could set all of us up in one room, take this cable, NDI it back into the other room where Luis is, and Luis could produce the show live into Logic, Audition, anything, because he could pick this up from the NDI. So if you were doing something like a church and you wanted to have the sound pop into another room, the mixer would show up on the network as a sound device. So anybody, any computer on the network could pull a mix, and you could take the stereo out from that and feed it into the Bible study room, or the, front of house or back of house, whatever. So, and if you could swing the extra $100, I would say get the DLZ. It's the joint. Yes. As what's his name? EPMD, Eric Sermon. As Eric Sermon once said, it's the joint. All right, gang, we're going to wrap this because I got to pack. And so we got to wrap this now. Also, I got haircut appointment today. I got my, old man prostate check today. Yes, TMI, but old guys, please don't get prostate cancer. Go get your joints checked out. Speaking of joints. So yeah, unfortunately we got to go do that. I which one you saw says auto mixing? The DOZ is extremely interesting. And Curtis, I'm more than happy to help you out with it if you have any choice. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go with Dante. That was my same thing. But I mean, for the most part, they're similar, Jimmy. Oh, snap. I just thought of this, Jim. It might be too late because I'm leaving tomorrow. But I should have copped the Wi-Fi from you just in case for camp. Um, Jimmy, text me and let me know if you're too busy for me to snatch a Wi-Fi from you for today. But it will be from today until the 17th. So not only if you're too busy to grab it, that's okay. I can just suffer. If not, just remember the length. It's going to be now until the 17th. Let me know. If that's the case, I'll click up with you later this afternoon. That'll be dope. See, you got to have cool technical friends in your neighborhood. Because Jim's in my neighborhood. Thank you, Al. I appreciate you. And I would definitely send you your thing before I leave. I'm just trying to get all this crap done before I get out of here. It's so crazy how busy you get before you leave. But then I always tell myself, and this is a lesson for you guys, the speed and effectiveness of how you work the 2-3 days before your vacation. If you can find a way, it's not a vacation, it's a work trip, but if you can find a way to work like that all the time, you probably win it. I always notice that. And we work in the office, that one people who like, oh, I'm going on vacation tomorrow, they be trying to get everything done and somehow they pull it off. But then the rest of the time they be slacking. Yeah, there's that. Matthew, I'm trying to hang up. You're not telling me what you saw yesterday unless you're talking about the DLZ. I just wanted to see if you saw something different that we didn't see. But yeah, holla at your boy. And yeah, Jim, send me a text and I will link with you today. Again, I'll be back from the doctor's probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So yeah, I can link up with you at some time this afternoon. I appreciate you. All right, boom. Yeah, T-Mobile works. He just texted me. T-Mobile works. Yeah, that's dope. That's actually better, I think. Anyway, family, I will see you guys on the flip side. And I really appreciate you guys. I can't wait for camp. I see some of y'all out there. We're going to have ourselves an absolute freaking blast. An absolute freaking blast. Oi, oi. Oh my God. Do not hit the scroll wheel. Man, lock the damn scene. There you go. One last thing I just thought of. Caleb posited the question about using the Apple SD adapter and just going to SD card. Let me see if I can show you this real quick. There's a bunch of people that have this, but there is an SD reader that will allow you to just plug in the SD card straight in and then connect it to your phone or your iPad or whatever. I think I have one somewhere. Man, I be losing these Apple cables, which is dumb because they're expensive. Ooh, this is nice. Anyway, the reason why I said no to SD card versus doing it to a hard drive is because of the speed of the workflow. Like you'll just work quicker here. And on a 1 terabyte X9, you're looking at 109. What does a 1 terabyte SD card cost at this point in time? 1 TB SD card. And you got to get a good one. You can't buy a crap one. Yeah, so you're looking at 101 for a 1 terabyte SD card that's actually slow, right? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? A slower 1 terabyte SD card, if you go to the full size, is $160. So to me, the drive at 109 is better. At 150, you could get 2 terabytes. You know what I'm saying? So this is faster. But you're looking at like 127. This is what I use in all of my gear. I use Extreme Pros. Yeah, so that's why. So to Caleb's, you look 200 megabytes per second. In order to do 4K 60, you technically want 220, right? To buy V90 cards that can swing that 220, right? Let's do V90. Wait till you see this. V60 ain't gonna cut it. Actually, V60 would sort of work, but that's 179. And then me I don't even see no V90s. Me said V90. Why you don't show me V90 cards, boy? What's wrong with you? Amazon don't even have no damn V90 cards. Anyway, the V90 cards would be more expensive. So to me, it's just not worth it. Just not worth it. Okay? Boom. So yes, get the SD over get the hard drive over the SD card just for that alone. It's a cheaper option to do it on the drive, and the drive will be quicker. Anyway, love you folks. Peace out. A-Town Stump. We will see you on the flip skis, and I'll see the rest of y'all at camp. Let's go.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine.